Throughout every fan's life, we all have the superhero shows that we connected with as little kids all the way leading up to our adult depressive lives.
Where's all your money gone, Donnie?
Taxes.
And we also all have the unfortunate canon event of having one of our favorite superhero shows canceled.
There's nothing more devastating than finishing a season of your favorite superhero show, only to not have the click for the next episode button appear.
Dude, it's crushing.
It's happened to every single one of us, and today we want to talk about which ones devastated us the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we are talking about the superhero animated series cancellations that hurt us the most.
And the ones that happened way too soon. I mean, look, we know nothing good lasts forever. We can't just have infinite amount of episodes and seasons for every single show that we want.
Yeah, but some things deserve to last for more than 1 or 2 seasons.
And of course, before we get into our own list, we do want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments down below, what superhero show spoke to you the most that was canceled way too soon?
This video is just gonna be sad.
It's sad also because all the good ones are canceled too soon.
Yep.
But then we have like 16 billion episodes of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Avengers Assemble.
Also, before we continue, don't forget to smash the like button.
Smash it. Smash.
Really helps us out.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified for all of our future uploads.
Alright, dude, let's get into it.
We do have a top 5, but of course we got a couple Anis in there. The first one, I want to say just because we're both very big fans of it.
Yeah.
And even though we did get like a good number of episodes, I still wish we could have had more.
And we're talking about Ben 10. Dude, there's already people like,
It got 4 fucking seasons.
It got 4 seasons, what are you talking about? And some people might even say it's not an actual superhero show. And to that I say, you're wrong, good sir.
I say fie unto you.
Although there were a good number of episodes for Ben 10, the one thing that I feel as though puts it in the honorable mention slot for us is that I like Alien Force, I like Ultimate Alien, but there's nothing quite like capturing the sauce of the original series.
The most likable thing about the show is that he's a shitty little kid doing all this cool superhero stuff. The original animation team also just destroys all the others.
I agree. And don't get me wrong, I love Alien Force. I love how we get to see a little bit of a time jump. I believe he's like 15 leading up to 16 in those shows. But the Ben 10 OG show, like we were just starting to get introduced to more aliens that he has in his roster.
Yep.
Getting characters like Eye Guy, Way Big, Upchuck. Summer Vacation ends. His big voyage with Gwen and Grandpa Max is cut short. It just leaves you wanting a little bit more, I'd say.
And our next honorable mention, we know it has 4 seasons. Are they all good though? You have to watch our other videos on the subject to find out, but we're talking about Young Justice.
And again, this is an honorable mention, and I feel like this show has always been on life support.
Yes.
It's gotten canceled, it's gotten renewed, it's gotten canceled again, and I feel like that's the main reason why it's here on our list, because the cancellations,
They killed the show.
they subsequently led to the downfall of the show.
Definitely.
Each time they were canceled, the momentum with fans was lost.
Yeah. And the show that was revived was not the show that we lost. It's a completely different show.
Agreed. And even though seasons 3 and 4 weren't everything that I wanted them to be, and I think you too by extension,
For sure.
I do sometimes still wish we could go back to the glory days and get another season in there.
Me too, man. I always think about, like, what could season 3 have been if it came out directly after season 2?
Yeah, and like toy sales weren't like down the toilet.
And toy sales weren't the driving force behind the show running?
This is going to be a common theme that we go back to.
Yeah.
But like, poor toy sales are kind of like the main reason of all of these shows' cancellations in one way or another.
It's so infuriating, bro, because all these shows are called classics, and then they're replaced for, like, corporate fucking knockoffs, like you were saying, Ultimate Spider-Man and Avengers Assemble and shit like that. It's just replacing peak with slop.
But getting into our top 5.
Ooh.
Starting at number 5, we have Wolverine and the X-Men.
This one kills me, bro. Like, imagine canceling something after 1 season.
What's crazy to me is that a lot of the shows picked for this list had at least more than 1 season.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't enough for us.
Yeah.
But this one, like, to get a 1 season show.
Of this excellent quality.
Excellent? Was that intentional? No. But yeah, to get just 26 episodes in a 1-season lifespan, it's so rare and like disrespectful.
It is. This was the peak X-Men show, and I won't hear otherwise. The storylines that they cooked up, the fact that we had multiple timelines running with Wolverine while Professor X is thought dead, but is actually time displaced in the Days of Future Past timeline. It's like genius. You don't get shit like this anymore.
Also, there's something to be said, the character designs and animation.
Oh my god.
It's excellent. Sorry, it's my bad.
Extraordinary.
It's extravagant.
It's expertly done.
Astonishing. No, that one didn't work.
It's spectacular. And, you know, having a full show with Steve Bloom as the lead playing Wolverine.
That's funny. I was just about to tell you the same thing, bub.
Gone too soon.
Gone way too soon.
R.I.P.
And, you know, it's funny that we just talked about a show that was canceled after 1 season, because the next one was also canceled after 1 season. And we're talking about Green Lantern, the animated series. I just want to get your take on this, Merle, because lately, as a Green Lantern fan, I've been kind of feeling like Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, where he's like,
one day you catch yourself wishing the person you loved had never existed. So you'd be spared your pain.
and that's how I feel about Green Lantern, bro. I genuinely sometimes wish I never became a Green Lantern fan, because it's only pain. Specifically being a Hal Jordan fan.
Green Lantern's got this!
Yeah, and relating to the show, Green Lantern the Animated Series is still the most accurate Green Lantern representation we've had on screen.
Yes.
We got amazing plot lines directly from Jeff Johns' run.
The whole season, we get a crazy Red Lantern arc. We get Blue Lanterns, we meet Larfleeze, and then we cancel it? I'm like, what?
And it does exactly what a Green Lantern product or story should do, which is takes you on an amazing space adventure, introduces you to some quirky out-of-world characters.
Yeah, we got Kilowog. I'm pretty sure, I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure we also started to introduce other lanterns like Guy. This could have been a generational show.
Yeah. The only thing I'm not too fond of is the art style. I'll always take 2D over 3D.
Me too. I wonder if it was 2D, maybe more people would have watched it.
If I wasn't a viewer, I would be like, this is for like 2-year-olds. Like Hal Jordan is about to like start doing the ABCs.
Yeah, he's gonna cross over with like Paw Patrol next episode.
No, literally. But getting into the number 3 spot, guys, this one is like such a fucking dagger to the heart. It's one of my absolute favorite shows of all time.
And we're talking, of course, about Justice League Unlimited. We did get 2 full seasons of Justice League, which were great. And we also got technically 3 seasons of JLU, but it's only like 39 episodes. When reading about why the show ended, you read about the creators like losing steam and saying that they felt that they've told all the stories they can tell. I'm like,
I don't believe this. I don't believe you.
we only scratched the surface of the DC universe.
Also, that doesn't make much sense anyway, because one thing that I love about the Justice League Unlimited show is that it still has those core members that you really like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, etc. But it also gives the stage to lesser-known characters. And it introduced so many young fans to people outside of the core Justice League group.
Absolutely.
You got Mr. Miracle episodes, you got New God plot lines.
You got a Task Force X episode, like Proto-Suicide Squad. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, and I liked how there wasn't a through line for every single episode.
Yeah, but then when you ramp up to the end of the seasons, you realize that there was a through line that was subtly being set up kind of like under your nose as a viewer.
Yeah, but still as standalone episodes, they work as pocketed storylines looking at these different characters in these different worlds.
Absolutely.
And the fact that it was canceled, I mean, this show could easily have gone on for multiple years because there's no end for the DC universe in terms of what you can adapt and what superheroes you can introduce.
I completely agree. We didn't even touch on the multiverse in Justice League Unlimited. That could have been a whole other season meeting different parallel worlds.
Yeah,
No?
give it to us.
Give it to me. Number 2, This one hurts me to my core. This one I will never stop screaming about. I think Disney Plus should pick this back up in a heartbeat. We're talking about Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Always we will fight as one.
Avengers, assemble! It's a perfect representation of the Marvel Universe as Stan and Jack envisioned it back in the 60s. It's like the only Marvel cartoon, excluding like Spider-Man centric ones, that's just like, hey, we're gonna be accurate.
And it kind of has the same benefit that Justice League Unlimited has.
Yep.
Where it starts out the series and you get the core team of characters, you know, being the base Avengers, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America. But then we expand that Marvel universe and we get more, not obscure characters, but definitely B to D listers.
Absolutely.
And again, as a young fan, it's such a great introduction to the Marvel world at large.
Yeah, season 1 really does a lot of work introducing you to the core team and like the main Avengers roster, but then when you jump into season 2, we instantly meet the Fantastic Four in the Private War of Doctor Doom episode. By the way, this show has like the best version of Doctor Doom ever.
Great villains.
Incredible villains. We have a Heroes for Hire episode. We get an amazing Spider-Man episode, which is like ever so slightly scuffed because it's Drake Bell, but it was supposed to be Josh Keaton. Like originally it was supposed to tie into the Spectacular universe,
Which would have been a great crossover.
100%. But needless to say, this show has pretty much my favorite version of like every Avenger in media.
This show might have some of the cleanest animation I've seen in any superhero product.
It's amazing, dude.
This is the show you recommend to someone when you want to introduce them to the Marvel Universe.
1000%. Time to get really depressed.
Number 1, I've signed petitions for this show to... That's how much I love it. Yeah. Like, I have literally had call to actions in our videos before asking our viewers to go sign petitions to bring this show back. That's true. It's never gonna happen because Sony and Disney are just like the worst. We are talking about the Spectacular Spider-Man. Sony and Disney are like two parents that are constantly getting divorced, and I'm like the kid in the other room playing fucking Wii Sports trying to ignore their shouts. It irks me to my core that there's all this licensing rights surrounding the Spider-Man IP and character, because that is the main cancellation reason for this show. As far as I'm aware, the reason why this show got canned is that the licensing rights went from Sony to Marvel/Disney. I believe they originally wanted to continue the show, but Sony, being little assholes, were like, no, it's our thing, you can't fucking continue it. So we had to get Ultimate Spider-Man with Drake Bell instead. But revisiting the show throughout the years, this is like a yearly watch for me.
100%.
And it's also a yearly cry for me at the same time. This show gets the character of Spider-Man and Peter Parker better than the comic books do.
Yes. They cooked!
The creators pour every ounce of passion they have into the writing and bringing this iconic character to life. This is and forever will be the biggest blue ball of anything ever. Finishing the show, not getting to see Pete and Gwen finally get together. So many characters were lined up for season 3 that we never got to see.
Yeah, the creators, I'm pretty sure, had an outline leading up to like a 5th season.
We were supposed to get all the way up until him graduating in college. We were gonna have him finally getting with MJ, who was kind of like a side character for the first couple seasons.
Yeah, well, you know they wanted to do the whole Gwen saga up to her death and then lead into Pete and MJ getting together.
Carnage, Hobgoblin, the return of Green Goblin, so many stuff was set up.
Maybe Kingpin? We really enjoyed Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I would sell that show to the devil to get Spectacular Spider-Man back.
Bro, I would sell the next 10 years of live-action Spider-Man movies if it meant we could get 3 more seasons of Spectacular.
Easily. This show is Spider-Man's Batman the Animated Series. This is the Spider-Man piece of media. It's the one.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Guys, that is just our list. Be sure to let us know what is your favorite canceled show that was gone way too soon.
Yep.
Also, if you want to support what we do have our Patreon and YouTube membership live for you guys, the Comic Lads membership,
where you get access to a ton of extra perks, including a weekly 1 to 2 hour podcast. You get access to our Discord server, you can chat with us, and you get early access to every single one of our main channel uploads also.
For just $2.50 USD per month, you can get all these exclusive benefits and more. Thank you to each and every one of our Comic Lad members, and we love you.
We love you dearly.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.